The opposition parties in South Africa have been responding to Donald Trump's attack against South Africa, meaning while he's meeting with President Ramaphosa. So far, EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters, and the MK Party have responded through their spokesperson. But now, they seem to be the main people themselves from the opposition party are responding. Shivambu, the former EFF member, but now later on in the last election, who joined MK party, has now responded to a mass gathering to Donald Trump's attack against South Africa, and also, as he said, President Ramaphosa embarrassing South Africans. Let's watch the video together.
Seated racist attitude and the deep-seated racist attitude and treatment of people of African ancestry is what defines global politics up to this day. Apartheid was declared crime against humanity. Defenseless kids were killed by apartheid government.
Yeah.
Not once did the American government say they're going to take black people as refugees in America. Not once. But here in South Africa,
that one is really a real point. What Ramaphosa could have raised that point and ask Donald Trump. Why not? They both are presidents, equal in their status. It doesn't matter how great or whatever economically strong US is, but in the United Nations or in terms of a state, they both are president. Ramaphosa could have said that straightforward, like, okay, if you are saying, calling this a genocide, white genocide as Donald Trump calls it, why not, when Black people died in apartheid, did not name the situation America, not even one time, as genocide? Why not you granted a refugee to these people? It's all about race, it's all about race.
With a fictionalized genocide of white people, already they're jumping to say their kin and kith must come to join them in America because the so-called genocide, which only exists in the figments of their imaginations. Now, what happened in that house, like you could have seen the colonial mannerisms of Cyril Ramaphosa. No, boss, we are tiny. We appreciate you. We are nothing without you. We are here to beg you. You must come and fight crime for us. We are here to even offer our rare minerals, rare earth minerals. And then in the talk there, then they bring any else. Any else says, no, we want to thank America for having assisted us in the war against Angola in the 1980s. And the war he's referring to is the Battle of Cuito Cuanavale. When the USSR towards its end, when Cuba realized that the liberation of South Africa will not happen, they brought in military capacity to fight against the apartheid government. In Angola, in a town called Cuito Cuanavale. And in that war, in that battle of Cuito Cuanavale, Mkhonto soldiers were fighting, the MPLA fighters were fighting as well in Angola. The SWAPO forces of Namibia were fighting against apartheid. But the apartheid government was assisted by the United States of America in the late 1980s. And any else says, want to thank you, America, for fighting against freedom fighters. And Ramaphosa doesn't say anything about that. Ronald Lamola doesn't say anything about that. If anything, when they allow him to speak, he points at John Steinhausen. And the Battle of Cuito is the battle that forced the apartheid regime into negotiation table, because the Cuban forces were militarily superior to apartheid. And in a negotiated settlement of that war, the agreement was that a country which was called Southwest Africa, Namibia, must be given independence and freedom. So Namibia is a product of the Battle of Cuito, which was assisted by the Cubans and the Russians, fought against by the Americans. But any else, the delegation of South Africa says, no, we want to thank you for wanting to suppress freedom in South Africa, in the African continent. Namibia was given independence because of the Battle of Cuito, and Comandante Fidel Castro said to the apartheid government that he must go and negotiate the end of apartheid, or we will come back as Cubans to fight you physically until we have liberated South Africa. But we have got stooges of apartheid. You have got a Ramaphosa who says, no, we celebrate with any else that you suppressed our struggle for freedom. President Zuma was correct in the characterization of the current ANC and Ramaphosa, that he's nothing but a stooge of neo-colonial and apartheid forces. That the ANC is an instrument in the hands of the neo-colonial and apartheid forces. He said, it doesn't matter whatever age I'm in, let's constitute ourselves as Umkhonto weSizwe to fight for our total freedom. Because the African National Congress has been fully captured. It was demonstrated with what they were doing there in America. Umkhonto weSizwe therefore becomes the only fighting dependable vehicle in the hands of black people here in South Africa. Comrades, don't worry about leaders of black political parties that say they do not want unity with MK. We are going to unite voters underneath them and leave them alone as leaders. We have already started. We have already started in KwaZulu-Natal. We unite the voters and then we leave a shell there. People will just speak forever, talking to nothing. This unity that we are asking for, we're not begging it. We are demanding unity of black people so that we can bring about liberation. And if leaders don't want to unite, we're going to unite the voters. Our people know what they want. Our people can see that these are charlatans.
This
So yeah, Shivambu of the MK party have spoken. I mean, very good points that he has raised, particularly, why or where the United States was during that apartheid time, and when Black people were killed, which is really the perfect definition of genocide. And he raised also other things, but President Ramaphosa, how he was also, in front of Donald Trump, looked very little in terms of, even trying to get a chance to talk, even trying to raise points that he wanted to raise. He thought he will come, he goes there and close deals of trade, bringing investors. But no, I mean, Trump is doing exactly what he's doing best. So he completely trashed him. And I think the winner out of all this is perhaps Elon Musk, as those white South Africans kept on begging to Trump, oh, please, Starlink. I think Elon Musk is the one who got the win out of all this. So it was really sad. Ramaphosa did not really represent South Africans. And even as Shivambu said, when he get a chance to talk, he kept on pointing to Steenhuisen of the DA party, the white South Africans, and also the other one, I forgot his name. So he did not really use his chance to talk. He could have really defended Ramaphosa, Malema, when Malema was there. His videos was seen in the Oval Office with Trump telling the people turn the lights off. So yeah, he could have defended them, not because he has to defend them, because the truth was on South Africa's side, because the truth was on Ramaphosa's side. Trump was even presenting a false document, like those prints that he's holding in his hand was prints from the Reuters news that was about DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the graveyards as well. Ramaphosa at some point, if you remember, he asked, but President, where is this graveyard? He told him, I don't know. All I know is that it's in South Africa. Like, he just closed it. You could have challenged him. Anyway, at the end, from what Shivambu said, he was kind of attacking Malema. But yeah, about that tomorrow, I will make an analysis, 8 p.m. Central European time or 6 p.m. Ghana time. So we will be here online analyzing it. Thank you very much once again. And I will see you on the next one. But let us know in the comment section, what do you think of Shivambu's response to Ramaphosa? What we do tomorrow is we will analyze, we will bring Malema's response to Trump and also Shivambu's response to Trump, and the things also what they're getting at each other, these opposition parties in South Africa, because they seem to forget the bigger picture. Well, that was it for now. Please support us through our PayPal accounts. That will mean a lot for us to be here more often. You can find it in the description section, and also you can support us through Buy Me a Coffee link. That's again in the description section. But more further, also you can share the video with others, so that will also help us, to reach to more people. If you haven't subscribed, we have seen that most of our viewers are not subscribed. Please go ahead and hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. Super chat, super thanks are as well available for your support. Other than that, I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.